Hello, this is Angela with Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. Guys, today is Saturday, May 20th, and I was so looking forward to being in the garden on my day off. But this morning it has been raining pretty much all morning. But what I think I'm going to do is capture some rainwater because the vegetable garden needs fertilizing, and I'm going to use rainwater to fertilize my garden along with some fish emulsion and a little bit of Epsom salt because some of my vegetables are looking a little yellow, and the Epsom salt will help to bring the green color back into it. So while it's raining and I can't do anything right now, I can capture some rainwater. So stay with me. So my gutter has a leak here, and so because of that leak, I'm catching rainwater in these gallon buckets. And as you can see, these are two of my water pails. The one that I use for my house plants and the other one I use for watering my plants and vegetables on the balcony. And both of these are already filled to the top with water. And so now I'm capturing rainwater in these buckets. And I think these are the only four buckets that I haven't drilled holes in because in previous years I've grown potatoes and other vegetables in these 5 gallon buckets. But over time, I noticed that they begin to crack and fall apart. So with these four, there are no holes. And so I'm able to capture rainwater. And I'm thinking going forward, I will be using these buckets for when I need to fertilize the garden. But hopefully in the next few minutes, I'll be able to go to the garden to harvest some vegetables. And guys, what I also want to share with you also is I've been using these milk crates and trying to find boxes that fit the shape of the crate and placing in a box inside. And I'm using these to plant my store-bought potatoes that have sprouted, and that way I can remember um, what I planted in this container, and then also just to compare the success of the store-bought potatoes to my seed potatoes that I generally purchase from the Tractor Supply. But this is just a very inexpensive way to grow. Now I'm using this for potatoes, but of course you can perhaps use it to plant just about anything. And over time, this cardboard is going to break down, but it will last you at least for this growing season. It may not last into the fall, but for the spring and summer to where you're able to harvest a sufficient amount of produce from your vegetables, I think it'll work just fine. And of course, with potatoes, it takes about 90 to 115 days to mature. So I'm thinking that this box will hold up that long, enough for me to grow potatoes in. But let's see what will happen in the next couple of minutes. If the rain subsides, then I'll go into the garden quickly and do some harvesting because I want to cook something fresh from the garden today. And if so, I'll take you along with me. Guys, the rain has not let up as of yet, but I need to go on and harvest some of these because, like I've stated, I'm using this for my dinner today. So I'm going to quickly do some harvesting of these mustard greens. I want to get some collards and some Swiss chard. I was able to get a little bit more of this a couple of days ago, so I need to add some more to it for a complete meal. Let me grab some of this Swiss chard because if I don't get to it, the bugs will. And also I'm trying to plan out my meals for the next couple of days. Guys, I'm going to have to put the phone down, but you can see all that's ready to be harvested. So because it's raining and I need to work as fast as I can, I'm just going to go on and harvest, and then I'll take you in the kitchen and show you what I have from there. It's raining a little harder, but I'm going to grab some of these carrots. Let me take this one too. And because it's raining so much, I'm just going to have to stop right here and bring these in and wash these up. Let's go inside. Okay, guys, this is what I have been able to harvest today. I could have done a little more, but of course it is raining. But these are my mustard greens. I harvested a few the other day and a little bit more this morning so that I can prepare a meal with it this morning. Over here, I have my pak choi that's growing in the shade garden, and it was being attacked by bugs, and so I really needed to go on and harvest it. All of these have not really had a thorough washing as of yet because I was just rushing to bring them inside, but wanted to share with you what my harvest looks like. And of course, here are my 3 carrots that I pulled up. And the reason why I went on and harvested these carrots is because I'm going to be making a cabbage soup, but I will be substituting pak choi for the cabbage, and it will have the pak choi with carrots, some diced tomatoes, green chilies, and I'll add Italian sausage for a soup. And I love eating soup. I don't care whether it's spring, summer, fall, or winter. I enjoy having soup, especially for my lunch. Also, guys, here is some kale, and I had a whole lot more kale that I could have harvested. But as I've stated, it's pouring out there, and so this is all I was able to get in that amount of time. Over here is my Swiss chard, and as you can see, the leaves were just growing really large. They're very nice and beautiful, colorful. I'm going to use this one day this week for a stir fry. And then over here, guys, would you look at my spinach? And I absolutely love adding spinach in the morning to a nice omelet with some tomatoes and onions. And this is a very large harvest here of spinach. Really grateful for that. And then, guys, also, of course, the girls are laying, and right here is 6 dozen eggs. Okay, so just wanted to come along and share my harvest with you. And if you're wondering what I'm cooking today, well, I'm preparing a pot of white beans, and these are pretty much ready. And what I've seasoned them with is a ham bone that we had left over from Easter. And so these are nice and creamy, and I can cut the fire off on these. And then over here in this pot, guys, I'm boiling some smoked turkey meat, and it's well seasoned, and I'm just waiting now to wash my mustard greens and add them to the pot. So today we will be having some barbecue chicken wings and white beans and mustard greens. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you all are wonderful, safe, and well, and I appreciate you watching my video. God bless. Bye-bye.